What is all this ruckus going out over there? Hello everybody, I decided to start recording here because the chickens just been going on and I don't know what is happening. Let me go ahead and grab my shotgun here because I'm a little bit worried that there's maybe a coyote or a fox or something. Turn on my flashlight. There's so many noises out here at night on the farm when you're by yourself. This is crazy. Let's go ahead and check on these chickens if we can see something. Can hear them clucking and everything. They seem to calm down now. How you doing? You guys okay? I see some of them over here are still startled. But the other ones are sleeping. So I think that I need to figure out what to do with these chickens at night. Because look at right here, for example. I can just walk over this without jumping. So if there's a fox or something, they can just walk in right here, have dinner. Or breakfast, whatever. And then leave again unnoticed. If they don't make any noise. So I think we're gonna have to figure something out. I can't really put a fence here or whatever. But maybe we'll look into... Maybe there's a dog breeder or something in the area. And we'll go there in the morning and pick up a dog. So there's something here at night, you know, that can sound alarm. And also always sleep with the door open. I closed it, but it was just too hot in the house. The air conditioning is broken, so I need to have draft in there. I got the fans running and everything. But I think we're fine right now. I hope this doesn't happen many more times. I'm trying to get a little bit of sleep here. It's just after 1 a.m. I did clean up the straw last night after I came back from the restaurant. And then, you know, took a shower and went to bed because I'm so exhausted. I'm so sore already. But I think, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get some more shut-eye. And then I'll see you guys in the morning when we'll figure out a dog. Where to get one and where we put a house and so on. So until then, good night. Good morning, everybody. I got a couple hours of good sleep. I had to get up one more time around 3:15. There was more ruckus. Again, I came over with the shotgun and the flashlight equipped, but I didn't see anything. And then I went back to sleep again. So I got okay. I went to bed quite early last night because I was so sore. After I picked up all that straw, I didn't show you yet. When we go into our farming tablet here, and we check right there, we have 27,000, a little bit over 27,000 liters of straw in the hay barn now. And then the other thing was also when I had dinner in the restaurant yesterday, the owner came up to me and said, hey, I had a deal with your dad that he brought us a box of eggs in the morning, every morning, and then they paid him, you know, whatever the market price was at that day, and they also let him have free breakfast. And last night I actually checked at the restaurant. Oh yeah, you guys see this right now. It's actually not the highest price, but I think it's okay to have a good understanding, good neighborly relationship with the restaurant. So I don't mind selling them a little bit underpriced there. And just get free breakfast, you know, that's also a couple bucks. So I'm okay with that. So first thing I'm going to do here before we go up to the animal dealer is actually put a box of eggs in here. And then after the animal dealer, we'll go ahead and bring this box up to the restaurant and then eat breakfast. So this one here is the second box. So this one is still filling. So it should be a full box right here. And we'll put this in there. Now I'm going to strap it. Even though I have a feeling that the strap will not do anything. I mean, it's a pickup truck. It shouldn't fall out. I definitely want to be careful when I drive so I don't crack these eggs. But now we're gonna go up the hill over here. I remember that. I always loved coming up there with my dad to see all the different animals. And the road is just up here. So we're gonna go up there. Usually they only sell, you know, the regular livestock like cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens. But there's also an animal shelter there. And I hope that they have a dog or many dogs, you know, where I can choose one. I'm driving nice and careful here because, like I said, I don't want the eggs to break. And we're just going to have to go up over here. Pick up the dog and see, you know, how much is that going to cost us. I'm going to need a dog house and then food and all this good stuff. So, hopefully it won't be too expensive. Alright, almost here. It was just a minute drive up the hill. Let's just make sure that there's no train coming. I do saw that's a car. Okay, I saw some lights. Right, I'm not really sure where. We always drove up there to pick up the livestock. But I think I'm gonna go into the front office, which I'm guessing is right here. Oh yeah, there's the cow statue. And then we'll talk to... Well, there should be definitely somebody awake already. So I think I'll just park right there. And go in the front office. And see if we can find a dog. Let's see what they have to choose. Alright, so you guys can see, cost us 2,500 bucks. Took me a couple minutes in there. I didn't have many dogs to choose from, but I picked one, instantly fell in love with it. Not gonna give it a name. That's gonna be up to you. I would love to hear you guys' suggestions for a farm dog's name. Only thing, it cannot be Daisy, because we already have a horse named Daisy. So, or Rascal. We also have a horse named Rascal. So those two names are out of the question. But anything else, I'm gonna... Hopefully you guys can come up with a cool name for it. And now we're gonna go head over to the restaurant, sell these eggs, and then I'm gonna have breakfast. And then I should be back at the farm latest by 7, and we get started with field work. Because, like I said, I would like to, well, we need to start preparing our fields for seeding them and so on, but I need to plow them, then I need to cultivate them, and then we can seed them. So that's going to be a lot of work today. And we also, in the, once the sun is back out and the top of the grass has dried off, we're going to flip it. And then hopefully by tonight, the other side, or when it's mixed up, I should say, when it's flipped around, is going to be dried as well. And then we have hay that we kind of give to the cows and also a little bit up to the horses. And maybe there's some left over afterwards to put into the hay barn. But also don't forget that I mentioned last time that I would love to tie these two fields together. So that's going to be a little bit extra work and so on. But right now, we're heading down first to the restaurant and sell these eggs. And like I said, I'm going to have a nice breakfast, big farmer's breakfast. Hopefully. Maybe they don't have what I want, but I'm pretty sure they will. Especially if I'm bringing them eggs. I know they will have eggs, which is the most important part of a breakfast, I think. So, almost there. Man, this rock is in a really bad location here, but we should be fine. Let's go. Not much traffic yet. It's 6 a.m. Only farmers, I think, are up and about. And restaurant is right here. And I believe the delivery for eggs is in the back. So, we'll go ahead and drive around back. And then I'll park in my regular spot where I parked last night. What? My regular spot. I parked there once, but it's going to become my regular spot. So right here, let's see. I think that, yeah, right here is the delivery. And yeah, you guys see the box slid around even with the straps on. And okay, so there's, how much was that? 413 bucks. That's not bad for a box of eggs. For every morning, that's gonna pay for gas and everything. And I'm getting breakfast for free, so I'm happy about that. So I'll park over here, and just like last night, put on the handbrake, get out, and I can undo these straps first. Maybe. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I'll see you guys back at the farm, where the dog should be delivered by then. They said that they don't have anything else to do. They're gonna bring it down right now, set up the doggy house, and it also comes with food for a year. So that's cool. I don't have to pay for any dog food then. I'll see you guys in a minute. Man, that was delicious. It was an amazing breakfast. I had collard greens, bacon, eggs, hash browns, and some toast. Ooh, that was good. Very, very delicious and filling. So that's gonna last me. Maybe I'll skip lunch, depending on how much work I have to do. So let's see if our doggy's here. I see the doggy house. Oh, they even brought a tennis ball. I don't see a dog. Oh, there's our doggy. How you doing? Okay, don't stay there. Okay, good boy. Or girl. I haven't checked. Depends on the name that you guys choose, I guess. Well, let's just put this in the garage, and then we'll say hi to the dog. And then we'll get busy with farm work. Alright, you know what? You don't need to run in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and close these doors. I mean, he looks a little bit suspicious, anxious. He's met me, but how you doing? You gonna help me? Don't be scared. How you doing? You wanna, let's see, maybe a belly rub? Oh yeah, here you go, boy. Here you go, boy. Come out here. You hungry? Let's give you some food. I bet you're gonna come for food, right? Yes. Hi. Good. Welcome to the farm, okay? And you make sure these chickens can sleep and lay me many eggs. Wow, you ate fast. Wow, okay. But we need to get busy here now. Up here, the two fields need to be tied together. So let's just get the tractor going. Hook up the plow. And let's start farming. I'm excited. We're gonna make our own field. And hopefully the dog will never come and run over here where all the big farm machines are. I would hate to hurt it. Okay, let's go ahead and hook up our plow. Never plowed, so it's gonna be an adventure. So, I know that the plow has different settings. Usually you can only plow your own field. But we can also make it so it plows... makes a new field, I should say. Okay, so... Now, from reading... I don't think I can turn this plow around, right? I think if I press X... Okay, is there a working position? There's a lower plow and that's it. And then allow create fields. But it looks like it's pushing to the right. And from a little bit of reading up on plowing, you never plow into the field. You always plow away from the field. So, because otherwise you push the dirt that you're plowing onto the parts that you still need to plow. So I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe it will in a second. It took me a minute to understand this well. Good, I'm sure you guys got it. So I'm gonna start right here. And then go all the way down. And then when I get to the grass, we're gonna turn on allow create new field. So let's see. And I can adjust it on my way down there. So let's lower this plow. And I know it's not our regular direction, but this is gonna become our regular direction. Because... okay, this is gonna be very tricky here. Because I don't want to mess this up. So... okay. And then I need to go in a straight line. So now if I tell it to... okay, this is already not straight. This is gonna be kicking my butt if I don't get this perfectly aligned. Alright, that looks good enough. It's a farm. It shouldn't be too words. So now we switch it to allow create fields. And I'm gonna bring this down to like 2 miles an hour right now. Because I only need to be careful on this very outer edge. Actually 1 mile per hour. I'm okay with that. And now it's going to make a new edge right there. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy about that so far. I just gotta make sure I get it to over there. I might do this twice. Because you guys see, it already went one over. Yes, I'm gonna do this twice. Just to get this edge perfectly lined up. And I only need to make this edge and the edge over there perfect. And then, you know, after that, in between, I don't need to be careful because I won't go over the edge. Alright, so let's go this. Turn it back off just in case. And I guess I'll come around this way and do it one more time. And then I'll do the other side as well. And then we can plow the rest of the field. Which, by the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. That's actually built into our farmer's tablet. Why am I doing all of this? So, let's see here. Where does it show you this again? Improving yield. This right here tells you. There are many ways you can take care of your field to increase its size. When you do fertilizer twice, and that gives you 25% more yield per fertilizer stage. So you can do it twice, so that's 50%. And we also need lime on our fields, which gives you another 15%, but you only need to do this every 3 harvests. So if I do it this time, I don't need to do it until we sow the field for the 4th time. And to avoid a malus, I must remove bad weeds, of course. And after corn, potato, sugar beets, and plow. After corn, potato, sugar beets, and sugarcane. I didn't have these. I had wheat. But if we look at the fields right there, yeah, they're all red. So they all four say need plowing. The grass I'm not going to touch today, that's for sure. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you why this is... Well, you know, you can just do it without plowing. You just lose 15% off your yield. And I think that with our small fields here, I want to get the maximum amount of yield. I think that only makes sense. So let me go ahead and lower this again. Turn on loud edge creation and hit it. And stay one out. I just want this one... I don't know what you call this. This deep riffle right here. If it's called a burrow or something like that. And I want that to be in a straight line coming over here. So far, so good. And then as soon as I touch the front here, there we go. I can turn the create field off. And that way, if I mess up or anything right now, it won't matter. So I just brought the plow into the garage because I'm going to fix it. Repair. Let's see how much. It's only $12 altogether for... You know, maybe a bolt or something that got sheared off. And then I'm also going to wash it here because we're going to sell this plow. Not for something bigger or better, but for one that I can turn. And I explained to you guys real quick what I mean by that as soon as I washed it. I just don't want to sell something to the shop that is dirty, even though it's barely noticeable, right? They probably have seen, oh, I guess it is a little bit dirty. I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't sell something dirty to them. That probably is gonna maybe even give me more money. Who knows? It's repaired and washed. Alright, so let me show you guys what I mean by this. I got the other edge nice and straight as I can with the hill. It's not any straighter possible. But then I started down here because I wanted to make a couple of plows this way because of the silage. Okay, I'm getting this name right now. What is this called? The silage pit? What is this called? Bunker silo. There we go. A bunker silo. That's what it's called. Okay, a bunker silo. All right. I thought silage pit. But anyway, so check it out. You guys see how these blades are angled to the right, right? It will push the dirt outside. And from what I have read, when you plow, you're supposed to always, you know, push the dirt into what you have already plowed. Because if I plow it to the left, there's going to be more dirt for me to plow again. So, but if I go up this way and I want to come down this way now, I would plow into the field. And I cannot turn this one around. It's not possible. It's like a fixed plow. So we're going to turn this one in. Sell it at the shop. Hopefully we get, you know, close to 13,000 or something. Yeah, new it's 13,000. And this one here costs 14,000. That's the one I want to get. Now, there's other plows much bigger. Yeah, okay. That's would be like one pass or something. But this is the one I want to get here. And this is one you guys see. There's what top and a bottom. And you can turn that around. So I'll see you guys in the shop. We have never been there anyway. So it's perfect. And I can show you guys where we're going to very often over the course of this first couple of months here, you know, picking up seeds and fertilizer and whatever else. And then the other thing is also I was thinking is that our fields need lime. So it's quite possible that before we actually seed, I'm going to put down lime as well. I don't have a lime spreader. That's my biggest problem. And the one that I kind of would like to have costs altogether like $48,000. So that's definitely not something we can afford. So when we get to this stage, we're going to see if we possibly lease one or if this first season of planting and so on, we're just going to go without lime and just take the 15% hit. As long as we get the plowing, the 2 fertilizer stages, you know, we're going to get a much bigger yield and we're also going to have bigger product there, not just wheat, because wheat sells for very little. Okay, I just had a quick pit stop here because I looked it up on the wiki. So this one right here, this plow is called just a single-sided plow. And just like I said, you would go around counterclockwise. So, and always just plow on the long sides. On the short ones, you will not plow. And the one that we're going to buy is called a reversible plow. And those big ruffles, or whatever I called them, are actually called furrows. Okay? Just want to get the terminology right. So let's drop this off here. And talk to one of the salesmen of how much they're going to give us for this one. Well, we're still getting 11,204. So very, very little. So today, the difference between those two plows is not by the eggs, but maybe we'll sell something else later on just to make sure. I want to have a profit if possible every day. Now, of course, there's going to be some days where we won't have a profit because we buy some big machine or something like that, or maybe there's nothing to sell that day, right? So let me go ahead and just stop right here and go ahead and talk to the shop owner or salesman again. And we're going to go ahead and get this plow right here. $14,000. Let's go ahead and get it. Universal mold boards. Slated mold boards. I don't know. I'm just going to go with this because this would be another $2,000. And I don't know what those are for. So let's go ahead. $14,000. So, well, a little bit of a deficit, but I guess you're always going to lose money as also when we get to seeding and fertilizing, right? I mean, those are all expenses. So now I have to see here. So first off, hook this up. Okay, it's sticking out far to the left. Fold plow. Aha! So that looks like it's the transport position. Okay. So I don't run into, you know, something on the left-hand side. And I'll get this back there and then we'll see how it works. Okay, so here we are. Let's go ahead and unfold this. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, I did not check this out before. This one has 2 meters. This one is 2.5 meters. Okay, so I'm actually saving a little bit of time. This one right now would be overlapping quite a bit. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna say to about here. Oh, also this one now would be plowing to the right. So how do I turn this around? What would be the turn plow? Okay, so that would be this one here. Aha! And now it will to the left. So now I need to line it again. Alright, learning this new implement. And I'm gonna say right about here. Let's give this a try. Alright. Let's see if I got this aligned properly. It looks like it. Very nice. So this one actually gives me 4 furrows. The other one gave me 3. So yeah, that's gonna save a little bit of time as well. And I can turn it around. I don't need to go up and down all the way to do this clockwise. Oh, stay to the left. Don't get off course that easily. And I'm gonna have to check here in a second if I can figure out what tires to align. So there we go. It's plowed to the end. And again, we'll turn it around while I turn around. That is so cool. It's gotta be a lot of stress on that connector. But we'll see. And I'm gonna do one more this way and then I can go up and down the field. So let's just see if I would line this up with the tire in, I guess, the furrow of the last one. That makes sense to me. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a try. Much quieter. And you can really see how the tractor is struggling. I didn't check the horsepower requirement on this one either. I'm gonna do that once I'm over on the other side if I'm actually underpowered. I feel like I'm really struggling. Yeah, just like that. I gotta be on the furrow on the one from the last pass. On the top part, not the lowest part of the furrow. And how straight is this? Look at that. We're doing work. We're working our land. This is so awesome. I'm loving this. Alright, and like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around. I just wanted to check the horsepower. Not that I messed that up. This one had 85. 180 horsepower. Oh boy. That was not good then. I did not look at that. I thought they looked like the same size to me, so... Oh yes, now I said I'm gonna go upwards. So I'm gonna go... Nah, I need to turn this around again. Well, as you guys see, there's a lot of things to learn being a farmer. because I want to go to the outside. So I'm gonna have to line it up. I'm gonna line it up on this one so I can get a... This looks like it's not straight, but it is straight. It's just the way that the hill made it, that there's nothing I can do. So I'm gonna be on top of this furrow and go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna do all 3 of these fields now. And of course, when I get to the middle here, I have to switch to... I guess I can turn it on already here. Oh man, this tractor's gonna suffer a lot. Look at the wheels spinning. Oh boy, that is not good. I'm gonna have to check here real quick. I think I'm gonna do that, guys. That's just really painful. That's not supposed to be that way. So I'm gonna leave the plow here for a second. And I'm gonna check if I can tune the engine of this one to something higher. I think this is just a stock tractor. And it might cost me quite a bit of money, but I'm gonna see if I can up the horsepower on this one a bit, or possibly on the Fendt, whichever is gonna be better. So let's get it in the workshop and check it out if it's possible. If we go on the customize, I cannot change the engine of this one, so I'm gonna have to bring in the Fendt and see if I can get that one's horsepower up. That is a bummer. I really kind of upset that I did not check this first. I would have never changed the implement. Because, I mean, if I'm... I think... What did it say? 180? I think this one has 145 and the Fendt has 150 horsepower. So I am way underpowered. But hopefully the Fendt, we're going to be able to... I was about to say overclock. See, working in the IT field for long as I have. Overclocking is the first thing that comes to mind. If I can tune it up, I guess... I don't know, a tune-up? I'm not sure what you would call this. But let's come in here and see if we can do it on this one. We can definitely not afford a new tractor. There's no way. I'm not taking a bank loan for that. Customize engine setup. There we go. So I have 150. Oh man, my dad already had it tuned up. So I just have to deal with 150 horses. This is bugging me right now, guys. This is really bad. Sorry. I thought that we were going to be at this time of the day already be much farther. But let's check here real quick. How much does the case sell for? 16? So close to 70,000. If I sell it online, if I drive it to the sale location, I'm going to get more. And what would be a medium tractor that we could afford after selling this? So let's just say I get 70. So that would be 93,000. I don't have the money. Okay, that's not good. I definitely have to figure out. I'm gonna keep the Fendt. So we're gonna need to sell some product. We're gonna just need to sell some grain. So hopefully we get some money, and we can afford a better tractor. All because, I mean, I could just sell this plow again and get a new one, but I don't want to. So let's check here real quick the prices. Let's see if there's something that is much higher than it was yesterday. I'm not selling wheat, barley, or oats because I need those for my chickens and the horses. So right here, the canola. This is much better than what I had yesterday. Yesterday was 1302. Then the sunflower was at 1552. So that is much better as well. And the soybeans were... Oh, wow. I think I'm going to sell these soybeans. Because they were at 1613 and the corn was at 8 something. So I think these three, if I sell all these three, I would actually make quite a bit of money. And we can afford a better tractor. I think we're going to do that. And that way I don't have this problem anymore in the future. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna start with the soybean. Well, right there, 12,000 liters, so that's gonna be... What is that gonna be? $22,000, something like that. Right, let's put the cover on and let's figure out real quick where that best place was right here. 1830. So that's at the ranch. Oh, that's convenient. That's just up the hill. Well, that's where we unloaded the suitcases. So I'm gonna go ahead and head up there. Alright, we're back up here at the ranch. Actually, what is the ranch considered? Ah, there it is, the sell point, so it's up the road over here. I even noticed that this case with 145 horsepower has a problem pulling this trailer up the hill. Like, it's really struggling, even this here. And this is not a heavy load. It's 12,000 liters, which I think... Well, a liquid liter is a kilogram. So this... Well, actually, this would be 12 tons? Is that true? But then again, grain is lighter than water. I'm pretty sure. So 12,000 liters in grain is probably not 12 tons. That would be crazy. I'm pretty sure it's much less than that. Alright. Well, look at this. 9 miles an hour. It's really struggling. And this is one of the smallest trailers there are. Alright, so let's see how much money we're getting for this. Oh wow, look at the money go up. I'm thinking that's why my dad had these grains in store. So if there was need to have some quick money. Wow. That was close. I did say $22,000, didn't I? That was really close. The next load I got in here is the sunflowers, because even though the price is sinking on the central grain elevator, it is still much better than anything I have seen so far. If you look at this, let me show you. Right there, sunflower, it's sinking, but it's over 200 bucks better than the next one, like the ranch here. So this is the one right there. This is a good price. So this should be another big chunk of money. And I'm hoping, all I really care about is that we're staying in the green for the day. So I know this was kind of my dad's reserves, I'm thinking. 4 times like this, if he just needed quick money and he just kept something. So hopefully we can do the same. So that's another 19,300. And now the last one I'm going to pick up is the, what was it? The canola right there. Last time struggling up this hill. There we go. Now let's see how much this is going to be. I actually didn't fit all the canola we have. We have 15,000 something liters. But this trailer only holds 14,000, so I'm going to leave the rest in the silo. I mean, if I'm ever, you know, just I can't even pay for gas or something, then I guess I would sell that last 1,500 liters or something that we have. Alright, another almost $20,000. So altogether we made about, what is it, $61,000 of selling this. And I'm going to drop off the trailer at the farm and then take this tractor over to the dealer and sell it there. I'm gonna repair it while I'm down at the farm. Alright. Here we are, and I'm gonna ask the salesman why didn't he say something earlier. Because he knows all the equipment that we have on the farm. My dad always buys everything right here. It's not like there's much choice where you can go and see what he has to say for himself. Alright, he said that he didn't, you know, want to assume something, but he will make sure in the future to kind of warn me if I buy an implement or something, and he notices it, that, you know, he knows my tractors after I buy the new one here, that something would be underpowered. And also check it out, if we sell something directly here, I'm getting 3,000 more than if I would have sold it online and they picked it up. So it's always better for me to just bring my things over here. Here we go. See you later, tractor. Oh, we have $166,000 now. I mean, I don't want to use it all, that's for sure. But let's see if we can buy a medium tractor that has around 200 horses. So I looked through a bunch of these medium tractors here, and I'm a little bit confused. I really am. So the Valtra over here, there is nothing back here that I can afford in the end, right? And so the first one would be, the highest one in this list, would be the Stara right here with 180 horsepower. So that's the minimum we would need for $110,000. And I cannot upgrade the engine. That's not possible. So 180 for $110,000. The John Deere here, apparently you pay a lot for the name. Because if I go with the highest engine, check it out. $11,000 extra, so $130,000. I get 164 horsepower. That's it. Then the next one I tried was the Steyr here, which if I go with the highest engine, 175, not enough. This case right here with the highest engine, so $127,000, goes 175 horsepower. Again, not enough. The New Holland, if I go with the highest engine, not enough, $127,000. And then I go to the very first one here, the 7200 Pro Series. I can get this guy up to 261 horses for $143,500. But I really only want to have the minimum required, which is, this is not enough, 170. One engine upgrade, so 22,000 extra, which comes to a total of 120,000. Gives me 214 horsepower. So to me, this is the best investment right here for the money. I can definitely get bigger, implements if I need to, and I can even upgrade this later if I really need to 261 horses if I ever need to, right? By just paying for the engine upgrade. So I think this one right here, 120,000, is gonna leave us $46,000. It just makes the most sense to me, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this one. And in case you were wondering, of course, I didn't actually check this one. If I go small tractors, like all the way to, this is the one that we had and so, but let's check this Valtra. 121,000 starts at 145 horsepower. What could I get this one up to? 201. So, but this is still, what is that? $27,000 more than I just spent. And then, of course, large tractors, they're starting at 238,000. There's nothing I can buy here. Wow, look at these monsters. Anyway, we got our new tractor. That should be enough for us to pull everything. And now let me just check here real quick in our finances. That still leaves us with a profit of $18,000 for the day after selling all the... This new vehicles is the tractor plus the plow. By the way, something I totally did not show you. Yesterday, I wanted to give you the recap on our money. I have no idea why there is a $1 vehicle running cost. I was charged this apparently at midnight automatically. Property maintenance, $720, even though I own everything. But maybe, it's sewer, water, I don't know. Sold milk. And then down here is our contract, the luggage that we did. And I have no idea what this is. Other, $600 we got charged. I do not know where this charge comes from. So I'm going to need to keep my eye on if I get charged for that again. Look at all this stuff back here. Wow. So from the size, I kind of feel like it's about the same size that the other tractor was. Air conditioning, radio. Is it a cassette deck? Wow, they still sell those, huh? Alright, I'm going to bring this one home. Hook it up to our plow, which now should not have any problems pulling with 214 horsepower. Which I'm super excited because that means this is going to be our workhorse right here. Also, the beacons work. Very nice. Okay, don't go too fast here through town. Even though I can only go one mile per hour over the speed limit. So I can't really get in trouble. I can't wait to do this now. That's going to be so much faster, I hope. Without taxing the transmission too much. Alright, am I lined up? Very good, yes. Alright. Let's go ahead and lower this. And then, do I still have it turned on to allow create fields? No, it's now turned on. And let's give this a go. Oh yeah, look at that. With ease. It's pulling it up there. If I stay on track. Okay. I am not staying on track. There we go. Much better. I want to make sure I plow this properly. And I'm excited. I spent, what, 2 hours now? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one again because I missed it. I spent 2 hours selling these crops and the plow and whatnot, so I lost a lot of daylight. But I should still be able to... I gotta make sure to turn off create fields. It is off, okay. Because otherwise, you know, I extend the field over there and I don't want to do that. And now I'm just gonna back out and fix this one strip that I missed over here. It should work. And yeah, guys, so I'm gonna plow all 3 of these fields. And then we're probably gonna go ahead and turn our grass now that it is almost... Well, it's getting close to noon. Which means the sun is the highest, and that should mean that the grass is drying the best. Alright, check it out. I finished the first field over here. I'm very proud of it. Over here, I extended it a little bit just to make it straight. It wasn't a straight edge on the side. Over here, this is the same. And over here, I actually went out about 2 furrows width right here. Just a little bit more because I couldn't get this all straight. And I think it's because of the hill that it just... You guys see right here, it's coming in like half a furrow right there. And but if I make another one starting down there making straight, then it just becomes wider up here. So I just cannot get a perfect line here, and I'm gonna say it's because of the unevenness of the hill. But before I do this field over here, it's almost lunchtime. That's probably where I'm gonna take a break. I wanted to flip the grass around so the other side can dry out, and I'm gonna need to get into the fence over here, and we pick up that... What is that thing called again? We'll see in a second. Actually, let's just check right now real quick. Garage. What is that thing called? I know one is the tether and the other one is... So this is the windrower. Yes, we need the tether. That's what we need right there to flip the grass around. So windrower or rake. Alright, I'm gonna eventually remember those names. Hey buddy, don't forget down in the comments to leave me names for this dog right here. So we can actually name it. And, whoa, that was bumpy. So I need this thing here. Yeah, the one that we almost knocked over last episode with the mower. I say we, I mean me. There we go. By the way, it was very, very satisfying and relaxing plowing that field over there. Man, that was so cool. I really enjoyed that a lot. Does it fit? Can I get it out of here? Yes. Alright, just. Okay, so we're going to flip all this around. I was thinking of possibly taking some of this grass and putting it into the silo bunker, but I decided we're going to do that with the next grass. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and get out of here, birds. We're just going to go ahead and flip all of this because we're going to need hay for the horses as well as the cows. And then next time the grass grew, we can go ahead and make some silage. Let's go ahead and unmow. Oh, this is nice and wide. Very cool. This is not going to be no time. Let's line this up somewhat. Right there. Start it up and lower it and flip the grass around. And hopefully I don't miss anything. Yeah, there we go. You guys see it's already starting to turn into hay. So that is very cool. And I'm going to go ahead and do this whole field here. Obviously. And then I'll get back to plowing the smaller field, and then I think like I said, I'm probably gonna get out of the sun here because it's gonna be burning down really soon, and again have a break over lunch, and then we'll continue in the next log with cultivating and possibly liming. I think I just made a word up. I think it's just called spreading lime, not liming. But anyway, this is gonna be a breeze here just before lunch. Alright, just the last little bit here. I hope it doesn't get much wider than that, or I can't do it. Okay, it got it all on the left there. I was a little bit worried. It's wide enough. Very cool. So it's 11:40. I think it is time. I don't know. Look at that. Last little bit. Just the last tiny little bit over here. Alright, here we go. Let's do this one. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and finish the plowing over there, and then it's probably gonna be like 1 p.m. and that's, well, usually when in the southwest the heat gets the worst. I remember that. So let's fold this up, and I'm gonna... this is very clean. I don't see any dirt on this at all, so we'll just park it back in there. And I'll hop in the plow and finish this small field over here, so that after lunch we can actually go ahead and continue with the cultivating. But that is it for this vlog here right now. Like I said, the plowing is just the same as we did over there, and I'm not making any new edges or anything. Now this one here, I gotta make sure to lower it first before I disconnect it, or it's just gonna plummet down. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put this one back over there. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, send me your input on the doggy. Where you at, doggy? There you are. Let's give you a belly rub. Come here. Don't be hiding. Come here. Oh, yeah, you're a good boy. You're going to... Come here. Can I play with you? Does this work? Can I... Here. Go fetch the ball. Oh. Yes, go get it. Go get it. It's right there. You can get through the fence. You're just gonna sit down. Alright, I'll get the ball for you. Lazy mutt. Can you not play with this ball? You'd like the weirdest dog. You don't want to play with the ball. Anyways, let me know your names about the dog, and I'll see you guys after lunch when I'll record the next video log, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.